My name is Vaughn. I ended up in New York City in 1988. Half of my life have been sort of dedicated to this business of hairdressing. To be able to have something like FOLIKL in my hands and be a professional and have seen and have that experience and that trust and be able to promote that and talk about it and see the results is exciting. In New York City, you're going to end up having opportunity to do a lot of different outside work. Started doing photo shoots for, magazines and GQ and things like that. A photographer, quite a legend, Herb Ritz, started working with Herb. From that to like actors and musicians, and then it was going to the White House. I was working with politicians. And I remember thinking, like, how the hell did I get here? It's been just kind of an interesting path to walk on these shoots. It was more than just their hair. I was looking at their skin. I was looking at their beards, sometimes helping out with just the way the clothes fit. All of that comes into play when you get a guy ready to go in front of a camera or on stage or even in a boardroom. And what comes out of that is trust. I've seen years of people putting things on their hair, and there's just so much. It's like going into a wine store and wanting a white wine. It's like you go and look at the wall, and it's like, what price, what region, what. So men are reaching here. They're trying everything, and sometimes they're doubling up, on their scalp and scratching it in and putting drops in and trying to do all of these various things. That's how a lot of guys are. That they really, really do not want to lose their hair, and I understand it. But I've been on this deep dive to find working solutions for men. And getting back to FOLIKL, it's very interesting that it was something that was internal. Time, owns us on the inside. And his scalp lives off the bloodstream. It lives off the bloodstream. I mean, we all know that. When you start to address it that way, I think that you just have a lot better chance of making a difference. So that's one of the things that really drew me to it. And again, just knowing the team of people and how they've thought about this, to be able to combine, treating something like the health of a follicle or going after the bloodstream with supplements and partner with vitality instead of all of these side effects of ED, libido, the effort that's being put into this thought process and what they've done to build up to this, the honesty of the team, the fact that it's an internal product that's not banging up against side effects. It's actually, you're getting better sleep. You're getting vitality, it's lifting you up versus you're going to have to give this to get that. Just to be able to finally promote after all these decades and all of this deep dive of looking at these different products that are out there and seeing the results, again, versus what they're spending. It'll be nice to finally, be able to talk about something in a positive way. Like, I think this is something you should try.